Well, hello guys. Welcome back to the first episode of Safe Haven Valley in a while. I'm still moving in nicely, as you can see, into my, well, it's more of a condo apartment type thing. But I do have a work area that's bigger than what I'm used to working in. And so tonight I'm just going to do a recap of what projects I've done from the beginning 2 years, a little over 2 years ago, and kind of work our way up to where we're at and kind of show you a little bit of what my workspace looks like. And then we'll get back into our projects that we have at hand. So let's jump over to the work area. So, as you may know, I have put up these garage cabinets right here. I got some storage up there. That's my trains up there. I got train stuff down there. I got train hobby to build stuff here. I got my trains up there. These are some up here is kits that I have not done yet. These I'm gonna be doing some train kits. I don't have my stand up, so I'm doing this freehand tonight, guys. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit everywhere. So this is a Walthers. See? Walthers Northern Pacific for number 4912. It's a 50-foot DDOB auto box car. So it's an auto box car. I have a lot of these, several of these I'm going to be putting together. I have, where did it go? I have another one up here. There's my Union Pacific B car. It's number 1468. It's a B car. This one I'm going to be putting together. It's one of the kits I got from my hobby store discount. I paid $5 for this one. No instructions, but all the parts are there. I'll be putting wheels on this and then maybe installing some windows. So just a quick project that I'll do as a short video maybe. I got a bunch of these I'm going to be doing. Another one here is the ore car kit. I believe this is the ore car kit. Work with me here. Yeah, it's the old Great Northern. It's the Great Northern. Yeah, Great Northern. So some of these are just going to be quick projects, and some of them are just going to be a little more depth. There is one I have here that is going to be an in-depth project, and it is what's in here. Oh, this is one of my projects I've been working on. It's one of the older locomotives. It was a kit, and I'm looking for a motor for it. So I can't remember what F unit it is, but I'm looking to get a motor for it. I might have something for it. I just can't remember, but I did get this one for $5. It was not all the way put together. I put it to this point. I do have the rest of the parts there for it. I'm just looking for a motor and the gears to go to that. One of the other projects I have, what's this one? This is my dummy locomotive. that they were selling, that I got for a few bucks. So yeah, it's just a dummy. It's black. It's undecorated. It's black. So it'll probably get painted at some point down the line. That whatnot. And then Union Pacific kit. These are just some of the kits I have to put together, and I figured I'd do them as projects, short videos when I get time. This one is the 50-foot Union Pacific boxcar, brown. Again, simple projects, but not very hard to do, and I figured they would be good. And I'm just putting them all up here on my shelf. I do have somewhere in here a Great Northern Gondola. This is from Roundhouse. It is, which one is this one? This is the Monarch Brewing Company from Chicago, Illinois. So, yep, that'll be a fun one. And it's a kit, and I only paid $5 for it. So a lot of these things I found out that the guys are from, they go out to estates and they find them, they track them down, they talk to the guys about them, and they bring them in, and they put what they can. This is one of my shiny Southern Pacific. It's what they call the overnight. So it's just something nice to look at, new, refreshing. Then this is my Western Pack by AccuRail. Western Pacific. It's a steel box it's WP. Just another little kit. So I'll be doing various videos on these just to do them and all that. These are just fun kits. And then up here I got my powered FA2 and FB2. They're both powered units. And then I got, as a set, I got that off eBay. And then I also got the same set, which is an FA2 locomotive. And I got the FB2 locomotive, but the FB2 is not powered on that one. And I think this one is the Baltimore, Ohio set. And this the powered unit is Great Northern. Yeah, so the powered set is Great Northern. The other set is the Baltimore, Ohio. And they are Proto 2000s. So I have two sets of Protos. The one set I will have to get gears for. The guy said that they were notorious for having bad gears right out of the get-go. So I'm going to get a gear set for those, which I can still get. And then I will be doing those. Probably not a video, but just something I'm going to be doing. And then there's one more thing I wanted to share as far as the trains go, and then we'll jump into the other side real quick. I also bought these on eBay. They're vintage. It's a full set. You got the locomotive right in here. I don't want to open them because they are protected by bubble wrap, but I'm a little bit. So I'm going to try to open them so you can see them. This is from Western Atlantic. It's something I didn't even really expect to get, but this is a in-scale set. It's the old school. There's the box car, there's the locomotive and tender, and then a passenger car. Then over here you got a passenger car, and then a baggage car, or something, diner car, whatever you want to call it. This set needs to be gone through. The guy said they ran, so, and these are the original boxes to it, so it's kind of nice. So I'm going to go through these. Then what fell on the floor a minute ago were my other two kits. Now that we're getting into kits, this is my prefab, which is not going to be a prefab. It's going to be probably another type of company. Just haven't worked. It's from Pike Stuff. So the prefab is not going to be a prefab. It's going to be something else. This is a distribution center, which will still be a distribution center because, as you can see, you can put a boxcar in there in scale, and I will probably use it as such. Now, if I keep the colors the same, that's another story. I'm still debating that, so we'll see. Also, one of the very first kits I did was from the Best Models, the Basics. How about this packet? It has 2 trackside shanties. While I haven't got all my models unboxed just yet, I wanted to share with you that when I did the shanty, you probably saw the green one that look all run down before. Well, that one is what I did out of this, and I have another one ready. I had to order a couple pieces from Best to finish this one off because I didn't have everything. So I now have it. It's going to be another track side shanty, but instead of green, I'm going to be going with kind of a white or cream white ran down type thing. So this will be another fun little quick little project to do. I can do that, sit down and do that in one evening. Then I got a whole bunch of things from Tiki Train. I got a bunch of doors and windows for my builds, and I even got some in-scale stuff in here too. So it's kind of cool to see how that's all gonna come together. So as I said, I don't have all of my buildings unveiled at the moment. But what I do have here, I will share here in a moment. I do have this one. This one here is the from Outland Models. This is the miner's kit. I got 2 of them. The ore mining accessory kit. And so I got it from Outland Models. I got a couple of them because I'm going to be making them look like they're busy mines and stuff like that. So that'll be kind of fun when I get, and that's more of a detail part when I get to it at that point. And then coming up here, I got all these kits right here are from Frank. I have not done them yet, and this is not all of them either. I still have to do this one. Is Breeze Brewhouse. I have Tyler's Traps. I have Jacob's Smokehouse. I have Mortitz rod and reel. And then I got Bernard's Tower. And then these are the trackside shanties. I even have a few other kits that are not in here per se, not unboxed yet to organize. I have the Natalie's, a couple other ones that Natalie did really well on. One is the oh gee, now I'm drawing a blank. It's I think it's the inn or whatever, something in. But yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, at least 9 or 10 kits I have not done yet from Frank that I have in my possession. So it's gonna be kind of fun to see really where a lot of this goes as things progress. So we will see. As I'm going through this stuff, though, I'm having to really think of what I want to do, how I want to do it. I really don't have too much space here still, but as you can see, this is all track. That's train up there. It's been storage. This is everything I have had in my organization bins. I got to go through that. At some point, I'm going to get a actual rollaway thing that goes under here, if I can get it, if I can get the right size, and it'll organize it a little more to get all the heavy stuff up here, down there, and this will allow me to organize projects a little better. But right now, that's not doable. So we're going to make do with what we got. And then in here are my 3D printed bridges. I got 3 singles and a double. I did a video on that not long ago. I think back in February. Yeah, sometime in February I did a video on that. Kind of showed what I got on that. And I still have kits that I'm going to be doing. They're sitting right here, mostly done. I still got to finish them up. They are going to be for sale. They are limited. I only have 12. So they're going to be, when they're gone type of deal. And when they're ready, I will go through them, show you what's in it and how much they are. And that way you guys can see the value that's there in the kit. And then down here, we got the current project that we're working on. We have this one. This is the rooftop I got to get back to doing. I got to find the pieces to that. But this is maintenance yard building number 1. Get this all done. Somewhere I have the parts to number 2, and I will find them and get that. That's the black one, if you remember. Then I have this project right here, the firehouse. The door came off in moving, so I got to reattach the door. So that's kind of the beauty. That's the one we're working on right now. The door came off. It's sitting right there. Then when a while ago, I had this one. This is just a scratch build I took out of, if you don't remember, I took 2 of the Brotman's Hobbies kits from Frank, and I built this kit. I built this little structure, just totally turned it around. Oop, dropping it here. Thankfully, I don't have too many details on it yet. Still got to get the window details on it and all that, and the panels, and then it's double wide. there, and it's all the way around. So you got a door down there, window there, and then over here you have the opposite. So this could potentially be two stores. Do not know yet. And then I have this other project in here that's been on hold for quite some time. If you can remember back, and it took a little bit of a damage hit here. This is going to be my lumber yard. That's going to be put right on the layout and everything. So I got to repair. Do a repair on this cabin under part. The legs came undone. I got to redo all that. And then I have fencing for this that I'm going to install. Probably modify a little bit, maybe. I don't know. But I might keep them the way it is and then just glue them together, maybe sticking them into the foam or something. But, you know, I am trying my best to work on dioramas, and this is the first one I started to work on from scratch. And this actually started from Ashley's Hardware, which is the main building there. Ashley's Hardware is this and this is all from Ashley's Hardware. This is scratch built, this is scratch built, and everything else. So it's started, but I got to start working on it again. So that's where the kits are at the moment. As I said, I have more kits that I have not unveiled yet. That I have not done. There is one last section of kits that I have that I did, and I'm gonna go up top. Up there is where the rest of them are, so we're gonna go up there, and then after this, I think we'll call it a night. It's just I wanted to get a video back on the up and up. So here is the first off. We'll bring them down one by one. So here is the first one. This one is the first blend kit that I did with Frank's kits. It took a small hit. I gotta re-glue the fence down here, but this is the dairy farm. This one, I can't remember what I called it. I think it's South Haven Dairy. Because it's Safe Haven Valley, so this is the South Haven Dairy. This was the barn and Goober's Feed, all kind of rearranged and redid. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. So this is one of my top favorites projects. This one, Vic's Garage, is one that I don't have unpacked yet, but that one was a challenge by Frank to bring on what I got, and I hope I lived up to what he asked me to do on that project, because it was just a close colors, and you know, I never worked with that before, and I wanted to do something out of my comfort zone. So Frank, I hope I lived up to what you asked me to do on that project. As you are always encouraging, and even your new videos that you're doing with YouTube now have really got me inspired to see how you actually work your product, and then also see how you work with it to make what you do happen for your kits. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm kind of taking that from that. So there's that one. Next, we have the next one, which is this one. It's called Tim's Feed and Supply. This one was inspired by my son a few years back, and it's just kind of an older store. Not really much to it. and it just kind of takes it a step back. You know, kind of what I did with it was I actually used real cedar on it. That's real cedar that I weathered. So, then the next one I have up here, this one is a scratch build, and it was from a contest that Frank had did a while back. He asked if everybody would love to do a contest, and we all said yes. Well, there was 3 of us that tied, and so this is the one I did. This one is called the Abandoned Shack. And I did, this is, I guess you could say this is my first diorama scene, because I did detail it out with a brick sidewalk, worn down fence, worn roof with moss on it, with trees around it. And then if you look around the back side of it, there's not much there, but you can see that there is ground, and there's the pipe that comes out the back and all that. So it is just crazy to really see where my creativity has brought me. And what I like most about this is, yeah, the house is cool, showing it worn down, but I was not anticipating how the fence, if you can see it, how the fence lays, kind of like it's worn out. You know, it's the old days. This is how they put up a structured fence. You know, it's all kind of worn. And if you look at the light coming above, you can see right in here how the shade creates shade. You got all the light over here, but then you got the trees creating the shade. That is kind of what I was going for, like a cool shady look. So when the lights come down from the top, you're going to see shade. I am going to put this on my layout somewhere. I'm probably not going to keep this. I'll probably bury it down under the foam and then just kind of tie it in and have a kind of a fenced in area with more wood trees, just and blend in a scene around it and just detail it out. Just kind of a scene of its own. So there's that one. The next bit is somewhere. Oh, it's up here on the bench. I also did this. This is my scratch build. I copied this from a plastic kit which was it had train lights and stuff down here, but I turned it into, it was broken. It came into from a kit from off of eBay. It was all broken up. I just didn't have enough there to keep it. So what I did is I took the bridge style and design, and I broke it all apart down to what I could use, and I'm turning it into, it's going to be a bridge, and it's probably going to be just a footbridge, or maybe if just a footbridge, or maybe it's just going to be just something that is like usable. Maybe I can put a track across the top of it. Maybe I can put my in-scale track on it and run it on the in-scale, which I never thought about until tonight. That actually might be cool. You have track down here, then you have a track coming across this way on the top. So that's an option too. That's a cool thought. And that one has a little bit of repair to do as well, because it's coming apart, but it's okay. I do not have Wayman's unpacked, but I do have these two right here. If you remember this one and this one, this is the Ronnie's, and that one, oh, I'm drawing a big blank right now. I am so sorry, Frank. I'm drawing a blank. So I have 3 here. I have Ronnie's, I have Wayman's, and I have that one. I think I have a kit in here. No. Oh, it's Joe's Place. That's right. Joe's Place, Ronnie's, and Wayman's are all together. I don't have Wayman's. So this is Joe's Place. This is Ronnie's, and then I have the other third greenish colored building, which is Wayman's, with the gold roof on it. So they all are similar but different types of roofing. So these will all be mounted together. There will be lighting on this. So it's a three different kits I'm putting into one scene. It's going to have that. So that's going to be kind of fun. Then the final one for tonight, and this was just a specialty. A couple years ago, I talked to Frank about helping me do a project. Well, this is it. This is the Hartwick train house. This is the HO size. And Frank even had these up for a while. He helped me finish this. I sent him the designs. We talked a little bit, and then we actually ended up doing them. He actually had them for sale at his shows for a short while. He helped me on this one, and I am going to get this kit again from him, but I'm going to do it in scale. I thought I have a kit somewhere in scale, but I could be wrong. I think I only got another one in HO for my father-in-law, but this is one that I designed this, and Frank helped do some tweaking to it. Him and Natalie, and we worked it out and produced it, and this is what we came up with. And it turned awesome. This is my HO one. And I love it because how the doors, I wasn't anticipating this, but the doors on this is just, they are warped, and it's cool. And I don't mind it because it gave it kind of a warped door effect like this, like it's open, it's been open, sitting there. This one's closed. It's all preserved. This one is closed. And then I went and added this part of it underneath. It's basically the catwalk in between both bays. That's basically what that is. And I just continued the brick inside underneath, and I painted the walk. I even added the concrete foundation, so when I put it down, I will be able to show it has a foundation. But this one was a fun one. I designed it. Frank helped finish it off with dimensions that looked a little more realistic when he did it on the laser. So he helped fine-tune it after I designed it. And it just was a fun project. And again, I don't have Wayman's for this project, but it is on its way somewhere. It is something that will get all put together at some point. It's just fun. And then I have this train. It's an Athearn set. It's HO. I have my Blue Royal set right here. This one has the tender and locomotive, and this one has the actual caboose, because I found out they had a caboose. And I collect cabooses as much as I love collecting the engines. I'll be honest there. So it doesn't matter if it's HO or it's N scale. I'll collect the caboose any day, and just add it to my collection. Yeah, and this is just extra stuff up here that don't matter. And then yeah, so now we have our projects. As I said, I got a little more organization to do, but we're here. I got my storage stool that I sit on. It's actually not half bad, really. And then in here I have all my paints and stains that are out of storage. Got my 100 line weathering mixes in here. I even got my only 2 bottles of Vitero. I'm going to be using this stuff. I have very little left of the shadow gray. But for now, I have driftwood, I have blue gray, I have Cordovan blue brown, I have creosote black, I have raw sienna. I have not used raw sienna yet, and I don't know what I would use that on yet, but I like the color. And then I have a pigment. It's a weathering mix. It's the cottage white. It's a pigment stain. And then I have the weathering mix barn red. I like that color. And then I have my other Viterro, which I have more of, which is the murky brown. So when I can, I will, and as I am able to, I'll restock up on my Viterro and my other ones that I get from Frank will be Hunter line, because I order a lot of stuff from Frank. And then I have all of my kits, not kits, but all my paints in here, wide varieties. I'm not buying any paints anytime soon because I got a lot of blues, purples, greens, grays, blacks, browns, oranges, reds, you know. And then with all the weathering pigments that I got and stains, you know, I can do so much with just this. And then not to mention, I have my alcohol markers. So, and as you can see, I can do pretty good with just my alcohol markers as well. And I'm learning a lot about stretching what I got and not buying or overbuying. Because you can mix these colors to make your own colors and do whatever you got to do to make it work. But yeah, well guys, that's pretty much it tonight. I just wanted to show you that, yeah, you know, I got my computer over here on this end of the desk. I'm going to get all this organized, so I'll have all this space. It'll be all workspace because all my storage and stuff will be up here, and then eventually some down here. And I'm not working on a cramped little TV card anymore. The next upgrade I get from this, I will have so much workbench space. I'll have an area for building, painting, and also doing my maintenance for my trains. And then I will have the layout. And I probably will have two because I have HO stuff and I have N-scale stuff. And I am pretty much got my N-scale stuff figured out. It's the HO that I haven't really worked with yet. I haven't decided what design I want to do for that. So I'll probably end up doing two different layouts at some point once we have the space to do it. But that'll be at least minimum a year to year and a half down the road. Minimum to 3 to 3.5 years down the road, depending on how the market here in Oregon goes to where we can get into a better home. We just kind of landed into this one just to get ourselves into something and grow some equity, and then use that equity to get into something more of our liking. And a condo was not our first choice by any means, but we had to get out of the situation of living with family, which was getting chaotic, stressful, and, you know, with our daughter, it was getting a little more overwhelming for, you know, both ends, you know. So we're in our own place, and we're going to make it work. We're going to move forward with projects. We're going to have fun, and we will just take it as we grow. So until next time, hopefully sometime next week, I'll be able to get a video on actually working on stuff. So like I said, I'll either be doing a structure, or I'll be working on a short video with a rolling stock, showing what I'm putting together. But there will always be something on this bench, and there will always be something going on. I had to secure this bench because my daughter gets into everything right now. So I had to make it to where I could put everything away when I'm done with it and bring it out when I am working on it. And that's just the way it has to be right now. Because she will get into every single thing. But yep, come sometime this week, I will get a video going Again, they're not going to be major. I'm trying to keep them simple. So it's either showing what I'm doing on a project or working on a boxcar. So trying to get some locomotive stuff in there too. Won't be a whole lot of that, but probably more or less, putting my models together. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time. Have a good night.